Welcome back to Olympic Morning, everyone. Our live coverage from Beijing of these summer games. We've got lots on the menu tonight. We'll be back to track and field, and we will have the women's 10-meter platform diving final. Emily Haymans and Marie-Eve Marleau both have made it to the final, and we'll show you that. As I mentioned off the top of the program this morning, my co-host Scott Russell is not with me this morning. He will be, from now until the end of the games, hosting Olympic Prime for CBC. But you know, in a country of 1.3 billion people, you're bound to find at least two of everything. Guess what I found? Da, 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 da. I have actually found a tall, blonde Canadian named Scott Russell. What are the odds? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on.
I'm sure you're a little startled to be here in this way when we usually know you as Canada's Javelin throwing member of Team Canada, but welcome to the job. There just happened to be an opening here beside me today.
Yeah, I was really surprised you guys hired me without the experience that the other Scott has.
Yeah, well, you know, he has a real messy pile of papers over here usually, and you look so neat and tidy.
I keep mine pretty neat and tidy. That's just how I work.
All right, let's see how we do. You can stick with me for a couple of hours. But in truth, there was actually something you were doing earlier today, throwing that pointy javelin.
Yeah, I guess you could call it throwing it, slinging it, whatever.
What do you call it, hurling it?
Yeah, throwing sticks pretty good for me.
Look at you with the papers already. He's got the whole Anchorman thing down with the papers. Why don't we show what you were actually up to, because it was a terrific performance for you at the Bird's Nest. Take us through this. I know you haven't seen it yet, but when you're walking toward the point where you're going to have to do the run, what's in your mind?
I'm honestly trying to think of almost nothing. If you think about the technical aspects, everything moves a lot slower. Really, what I was trying to do is get the crowd involved, just get the energy up, and really get excited about competing here in the Olympics.
Now, you get all these people rhythmically clapping behind you. There are golfers who are angry if you sneeze in their backswing. Why do you want everybody making noise while you're trying to focus?
Really just to bring the level of adrenaline up. The higher your adrenaline, the faster everything moves. I think I would want people clapping even if I was hitting a golf ball too. It's just, it just makes the event a lot easier to do.
How'd you feel about that throw?
I was really happy. Coming in, I wasn't sure how it would go. My knees have been giving me issues all season, and especially in the last 3 days. And our physio here, Lou, has pretty much taped me back together. And to come out first throw and be able to pass the rest of them and just sit and wait.
You didn't have to throw again.
I didn't have to, one time, and that's the idea of qualifying around is as little effort as possible so you're ready for the finals.
So you had a terrific throw, and yet the other group, B group, threw further, but they were doing it without the rain. You had to do this as the downpour was underway. What difference does that make to your performance or how you approach it?
Mentally this year, it's been a whole lot different for me. I don't know what it is, whether it's age or experience, but the rain I'd competed in before in Helsinki in 05 threw terrible, but it was kind of just an opportunity to really redeem myself, and that's kind of my mentality when I woke up this morning and opened the blinds and saw rain. Was just, you know what, this is an opportunity to really prove that no matter what the conditions are, I can do it. So that was the whole game plan, was just come out and really prove myself today.
Well, you did that. I mean, it's worth saying you're the only North American in the field. I'm not sure there is any other sport here that we can truly say that that's the case. I mean, there may be one or two, but to be the only North American who's made it this far, who's qualified, what does that tell you about where you are at in your game?
It's definitely a privilege to represent not only Canada but North America. The U.S. had 3 very talented javelin throwers, and they just didn't fall into their game today. So I guess I'm top in North America this year at this point, but hopefully be one of the top in the world.
How does that feel? Because I know that there was a point when you thought, you know what, this just isn't going to happen. I'm done.
Someone told you a story then. In 2005, actually, prior to actually making the team, I was considering quitting the sport right after our Canadian Nationals. I had not made the standard to go to the World Championships, and I figured, you know what, I'm not making national teams, I'm not making money in the sport. It wasn't fun at the time, so I decided, you know what, I'm done, and I had an anonymous sponsor decide to support me to do one more meetup in Canada, and I don't know, I just put blind trust in that person. I was like, you know what, what's one more chance to try to continue doing this? Going up there, I didn't expect to really do anything special, but my first throw at my first meet, I threw my national record. When a week earlier I was going to quit, and that one throw gave me my national funding back, gave me love for the sport back, and it honestly gave me an opportunity to continue my career because, I don't know, I love doing the sport that I do, and to be given really a blessing in disguise to go onto this meet really helped me out to realize how much I really love the sport.
Well, you know, that's a good story. Beginning, middle, and end, a little drama, a little narrative arc. I think you got the gig. Thanks, Scott Russell, for joining us, and good luck with the competition.
Thank you very much.
Great to see. Stay with us. We've got lots more Olympic Morning coming your way. Right after this break, it's back to the bird's nest for the men's 800 meters semifinal.